Hello everybody and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. This is a new series that I'm going to be undertaking, me being MrrGingerNinja. I'm going to be doing the career version of Kerbal Space Program, and I hope that you're going to enjoy the series. Before I get started, I would just like to say we've got a new member to the team. Doesn't currently have a username, he can't decide on one because he's annoying, but he is our stepbrother, mine and Mr. Manhood, of course. So for now, you can call him Adam because that's who he is. So anyway, we're just going to go ahead and get started by making a new game in Kerbal. Start new. I'm not going to take ages setting up my flag. I'm just going to go with the rings. And that will be my flag. And start. So yes, of course, Happy New Year. Hope the video goes out. It will be going up on first. I'm recording it a couple of days early so that I can put it out. So here we are. Here is the Kerbal Space Center, and I think we're just going to go ahead and get straight into the vehicle assembly building. So here we are in the vehicle assembly building. We're going to just start with a very basic ship because I think in career mode you don't have enough parts to actually even make it out of the atmosphere to begin with. So I think we're just going to go, I don't know, we'll try for another biome or something like that. We'll just try a nice, simple flight, up, down, and a safe landing. I think is what we're going to go for. So, of course, we only have very limited parts. We're going to have to go for the Command Pod Mark 1, which is going to move up here. And I think that's pretty much all we have in terms of those. So what I'm just going to put a parachute on top up here. And other than that, yep, these are the three, not even three engines, the three parts that we have to make our ship. We have a solid fuel booster and then the two parts to make a liquid fuel booster. I think I'm going to go with the liquid. I think the solid fuel boosters will do better when we're trying to actually escape the atmosphere. But since we're not doing that, I'm just going to go for liquid fuel boosters. I'm going to change this down here. I'm going to put the parachute in the second stage, the last stage, so that we can land safely. And that's it. That is our spaceship. I don't think we have the couplers yet. No, we don't. So this is our spaceship. Oh no, cool, what's that? Okay, so that's it. We have our spacecraft. So, don't know what we'll call it. We'll just call first flight. And description: this spaceship, space shuttle. It's not even a space shuttle, is it? This shuttle was the first to fly. Okay, I'm going to save it. And there's not really anything else we can add to it. Actually, let's just check out, because I haven't been on this in a while. We're just going to check out some other stuff. I have no idea what this is. Where do I go? Action groups. I don't have a clue what any of this stuff is. I'm going to leave it on stage, I think. Okay, this is crew. So who have we got? We've got Jebediah Kerman. Can't read. Do we have him? I don't know. I don't think we want to risk a courageous man quite so early. I think let's go with Bob Kerman. I think Bob can fly our spaceship for us today on our first voyage. So we're going to save that again. And we're going to go to the launch pad. So I think the way that I'm going to record this series is like guys, I'll build the ship and then we'll, depending on how it goes. If we blow up quite quick, if we blow up on the launch pad or they're relatively early on, I might do another flight. But here's the space. We're on the launch pad. We've got the space center behind us. We've got some hills over here. So I'm wondering, I don't know, where should we, if we go to the orbit map quickly, we'll zoom in. Oh yeah, we have some mods installed on this. As you can see here, we've got the keyframe mod. So we'll be doing that later when we get into an orbit, but of course that requires getting into orbit. That's all right now. I think all of this area here, you can't see my mouse, so I don't know why I'm outlining it, but you can see the shade change. I think we're going to try and get to a different shade, so I assume that means a different biome. And we can then do a soil sample and get us some science points, which can be used to unlock more rocket parts. So, enough talking. Let's get the throttle up, and let's launch this bad boy. Okay, so we're off. We're gonna just lock those two. I don't want to go vertical. I don't want to go straight up. So actually, I'm going to take these off. I'm going to try and lean the ship in. Let's go that way, I should say, and then try and lock them on when we go straight back down towards Earth. Yeah, it's not too bad. We'll have that sort of flight and we'll head towards those hills, I think. Yeah, we'll hold that steady and hopefully we can land it. As long as we can land it, then we can do a soil survey. And whilst we're up here, actually, we're going to do a full report and collect that data. I didn't read that, I should have really read that. I think it says something about shoreline, which is quite pretty. They have put a lot of work into this game, and it's still only an early version. I think we're on version 0.23 or something like that. So it is still an early version, but I like it. I do enjoy this game. So as you can see, we're flying towards these hills. We've got about half our fuel left. So I think the hardest part of this is going to be getting the flight, the landing, properly. So I think... Are we over a new biome yet? We're about to edge into a new one. So I think I'm going to cut the fuel. I'm going to save it so that we can try and get a nice landing so I don't blow up. That would be nice. So I think if we cut the engines now, we take off RCS and SAS. I work out which way the controls are meant to sort of level themselves, like this. If we try and go roughly for the centre again, then we lock them on. So we have a, like that, a pretty solid straight down. That means we can burn some fuel when we need to avoid crashing. So I think we're still going up fairly. There we go. Now we're starting to fall. So if we just hold this, we can burn a bit of fuel and not just blow up or immediate impact of the floor. I know I have the parachute, which I will deploy, but we're just going to take it nice and slow. So we are slowing down, which is good. It's especially good since we're falling. So to be slowing down on falling is a good sign. We should not crash on the floor. We are going to avoid the ocean, and as long as we don't blow up, we should get a nice soil survey here and collect ourselves our first science points. So where are we? We're at 3,000 feet. Okay. There are some trees down here. Look fancy. Now coming into view, so that means that we're getting a bit closer to the Earth. Oh, I just increased the time warp. I forgot all the shortcut keys. Actually, yeah, let's put it up a little bit just until we get a little bit closer to the ground. Oh, now at 1,500. Okay, right, we'll slow it down, and we will deploy our parachute and start burning a little bit just to slow us down a little bit more. But we don't want to be going upwards. We just want to slow it enough that our parachute will open. There we go. There we go. That's our parachute catching. So our parachute opened, which is a good sign. It means we should land safely on the floor. I hope. Just going to minimize this now. We don't need it anymore because we're just falling. Don't really need that anymore. If we just speed up time a little bit, hopefully we'll have a nice safe landing for our first flight. We haven't travelled very far from the space center. You can see it over there. I keep pointing at it with my mouse and then realising you can't see my mouse. So I'm just going to burn because I don't like the ball coming up quite that quick. I'm a little bit nervy. This is my first flight. I don't want to ruin it. Oh, parachute going a bit skew if. And touchdown. We're going to fall over. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Oh. Okay, right. Now the question is, can we get out of the spaceship? So breathe yay. No, we can't. Okay, well, we've made our landing. We've landed, but if we zoom in here, there's our hatch, and we can't get out of it. Annoyingly, that's incredible. Well, this is what our report was from the space. The shores look inviting when we watch the waves roll into the coast. Well, that's wonderful. Let's take... I can't believe that. Our first flight, and we can't get out of our spaceship. That's brilliant. Let's do another crew report. Should we? No, I think we're going to keep our crew report, actually. Well, that was our flight. We've not crash landed, but we can't get out, so I suppose there's nothing else we can do here except rescue Bob Kerman. So we're going to go back to the Space Center and recover that flight so we get our space points. our science. I can't believe that. I thought we'd done it. We had a beautiful landing, and then we fell over and lost our spaceship. That's incredible. Okay. So we didn't actually make it out, but we're going to recover our ship. And we've got 8 science points. Look at that. Wonderful. So we've got our 8 science points. Let's go back and let's see if we can unlock the first science of the career mode. So let's go to the research and development facility. Have we got enough points? Yes, we do. It requires 5 points and we've got them. So there we go. We've got the first parts of the science tree. So what have we now got? We've got a couple of KW rocketry parts. There, another mod. Oh, we've got a couple of decouplers, which is good. Some mystery goo, which we can observe to give us some more science points, and some other fuel tanks. So that's not too bad. That is a good start to our career. So, as I said, we're going to do 1 flight per episode, so that's the only flight I'm going to be doing today. I hope you've enjoyed the first episode of the new Kerbal Space Program Career video series. Leave a like or subscribe or comment or whatever you want to do to let me know that you are enjoying it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.